Hey everybody, circlecatzach here. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Vault with the Nuzlocke run. This will be bonus episode 2, and I'm here in Nimbasa City because we are about to go find some more legendary Pokemon. I know in the last episode I said that we could find a Virizion, but I discovered that just like in the normal black and white game, you need to catch Cobalion first, so I'm going to actually wait on that. You can also catch Victini if you do something with the, there's a way to get the item you need, some kind of pass, but I don't think I can do that right now. It says it is currently impossible to give the ticket in-game and have it work fully, so we're not going to do Victini right now. I was thinking that we are going to go to Relic Castle, the 5th floor specifically, and there are 2 legendaries that we can find there that I think I'm going to make this video about. I'm going to make this video about them, and those are 2 of the Regis. Reggie Rock and Reggie Steel. But first, we get to talk to Professor Juniper. Hi there, Zach. I heard about these Pokemon statues and I came to look into their origins. I've learned that each of these Pokemon statues is actually a real Pokemon. It's called Darmanitan. It's sleeping, so it became like a stone. When I quickly measured how long they've existed, it was amazing. Around 2,500 years. Seems like they went to sleep that long ago. That means they've been here since before this place was in ruins, when the Relic Castle was flourishing. Perhaps they were guarding the city. These Pokemon. They are either in a state of hibernation or meditation, so if you wake them, they will become active once again. And the item that wakes Darmanitan is actually this Rage Candy Bar. That's why I will share only with you, Zach. So we get one of those. I think I'm going to make one of my other bonus episodes catching Darmanitan. But since it's a normal Pokemon, and I kind of want to do this about legendaries for the moment, I'm going to go ahead and do this one about the 2 Regis, and then maybe next episode we can go for Darmanitan and Volcarona. Maybe that'll be the next episode, who knows. But for now, we gotta traverse this place, go all the way down to the 5th floor, and this will be it. Oops, as we find a Krokorok there. Don't want that, but you can find them in the sand here. It's 1% for each of them, so 1% Regirock, 1% Registeel. So I should find one at about 50 encounters, but seeing as how long it took me to find Jirachi, it may be a little more than that. So I will be back when I have found one of them, and then we'll catch it, and we'll go back and catch the other one, check their natures and everything, and then that'll be the episode. So I will see you guys when I have found one of the 2 Regis. Finally! There we go! Okay guys, I just found Registeel. It took 32 encounters, but that's not counting that's not counting the 35 that I did on the floor above it. I somehow psyched myself into thinking that the floor above it was the one that had Registeel and Regirock, because there's apparently a floor below this one. It's called B6F anyway, and I thought this had to be B6F and the one above it was B5F, but I came back down here thinking, no, that's stupid, and after 32 encounters total in this area, I found Registeel. So, let's go ahead and put it to sleep. Good thing we're faster. I love the Pokedex entries for these things. Regirock's is, normal. Regirock says, first of all, in the Wild Pokemon thing, whoever did this hack kind of wrote in their own little version of their own Pokedex entry, and for what am I trying to say? For Regirock, they put the Relic Castle is a place with many ancient secrets sleeping beneath its depths. The arrival of Team Plasma has made 2 particular members of its trio wake up, but you'll be lucky to bump into them. Referring to the fact that they're 1%. But Registeel says the ancient sandy area is also enjoyed by the tough Registeel, but despite its size, it's still rare to make contact with it. Why? Who knows? Blame it on their legendary powers. I just thought that was really funny that they have legendary powers of not being seen very easily, of only being seen 1% of the time. So I'm just gonna heal up real quick, just to get my health back, because I think we get at least one more turn of it being asleep, and we do. So now I'm gonna throw a Pokeball, because we got a lot of those left. And you've already seen one of its moves, Charge Beam. And there's another one of its moves, Iron Defense. That is going to raise its defense stat 2 stages. As we go for another Hypnosis here, thankfully it hits. So at this stage, it should know Charge Beam, Iron Defense, as you already saw, those two. And then it should also have Ancient Power and Amnesia. So don't really have to worry about either of those. I believe Amnesia raises Special Defense, and Ancient Power only has 60 power, but it has the possibility to raise all of Registeel's stats 1 stage. So I guess we gotta worry about that a little bit, but not that much. Not a big deal. It's shaken once a couple times. There's Amnesia, so I think I am right. That will raise its Special Defense 2 stages. And Registeel's catch rate, rather, just like all the other Regis, at least Regirock and Regice, I think Regigigas has the same. Yeah, Regigigas, Regirock, Regice, and Registeel all have the same catch rate, which is 3. Which is one of the, you know, making it one of the hardest Pokemon to catch. Same with the Jirachi we caught last time. Same with Metang, as I referenced you back to my other channel, my shiny hunting channel, where I actually found a shiny Metang. And it was very difficult to catch. It took 2 parts because I could only upload 10-minute videos at the time. That was actually when I failed a critical capture. I got a critical capture, it shook once, and then it got released from the Pokeball. So Registeel is actually sleeping a lot this turn, which is good, and I'm glad I have Hypnosis because that'll keep it from using up all its PP really quickly. And it's not even shaken. We are using a Pokeball, but I mean geez. And there's its final move, I was right, Ancient Power. This is only going to have 5 PP. I believe, but all the other moves have a pretty good amount of PP, especially Amnesia and Iron Defense. As we put it to sleep again, and we will just keep checking Pokeballs, maybe hoping for a critical capture here. 2, 3. Oh, so close. Okay, there's its second Ancient Power. Thankfully, it hasn't gotten all of its stats boosted at once. I'm just going to go ahead and heal here, just in case of a critical hit, and it actually goes for Iron Defense, which I don't mind, because Super Fang ignores all that stuff anyway. And now we just put it to sleep again, which is good. So now we get at least one more turn using the Pokeball. 1. I gotta think of some crazy thing to do. We'll try Spanish again. How about that? 1, 2, 3. Oh! Spanish works! Haha. Tempered by pressure underground over tens of thousands of years, its body cannot be scratched. Oh, I can't believe that actually worked. Wow. Okay, yeah, we'll nickname this thing. I wish we could do tildes, but we can't, because I would name this thing Espanol. Man, what's a good nickname for this thing? I caught it pretty quickly. We'll just name it, you know, we'll name it U2. And you may be thinking, you know, U2 is kind of a weird name, but, when I was saying uno, dos, tres, it kind of made me think of that one song by them that goes, uno, dos, tres, catorce, anyway. So now we have U2, the Registeel, with a quirky nature. That's not going to raise or lower any stats, which kind of reflects its ability a little bit because it prevents other Pokemon from lowering its stats. You can't see it, but you saw all of its moves in action: Ancient Power, Iron Defense, Amnesia, and Charge Beam. And yeah, it's not holding anything. There's Nox. Likes to relax. I'm not sure what characteristic that is, but you know, I'm gonna go put this guy in the box, and I will be back here, and then we will try to catch Regirock. Holy crap, we just found a second Registeel. Not gonna catch this one, guys, but it's kinda cool that we found 1%. This is actually my second encounter after finding the first one. So, I'm not gonna catch it, but it is very cool that, you know, we found one, another one. So, you can find them more than once in this game, as you just saw. And I will be back when I found Regirock, or I guess another Registeel. Holy crap! Another Registeel. Okay, guys, this is 7 encounters after that other Registeel, my second one. So this is my third Registeel. Still haven't found a Regirock yet. I know for a fact that you can find them. It's just weird that I found 3 basically in the span of 10 encounters. I don't know what percentage that is. You can go look that up. What the percent of what the chance, as I get a text message there, is of finding 3 Registeels in 10 encounters. So you can go look that up, and I'll be back once again if I find another one, or what I'm looking for, Regirock. There we go. No way! I found that really quickly. This is just 3 encounters after that third Registeel. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. So, basically in the space of 13 encounters, I found 3 1% Registeels and 1 1% Regirock. Oh, sorry, I'm texting my friend Pikachu Paradise here. You should go check his channel out if you haven't yet. He's a shiny hunter. That's what I do mainly too, but I love doing this channel as well. So let's go ahead and catch this guy, or thing, because it doesn't have a gender. And it also has Iron Defense. And we missed the Hypnosis, which kind of sucks. But that's okay, because we're going to do it again, and it's going to miss. Jeez. I don't know how you're avoiding the attack, you're just pumping up your defense. Okay, finally, after it got its defense to +4. Not that it matters, but... So, I don't know what its moveset's going to be like. It's obviously got to be very similar to Registeel's. It does have the same catch rate of 3. I believe it's at the same level. It should be, yeah. Registeel, the difference between, you know, Regirock and Registeel is that Regirock has 100 special defense and 200 defense, and Registeel is kind of in between Regirock and Regice in that it has 150 defense and 150 special defense. But its moves, we've already seen one of them. I'm going to use one more Super Fang. Its moves should be... Oh, woke up. Darn you. Yeah, see, 2 of them are the same. We already know that now just by seeing what it does. It has Iron Defense, which it's now at +6 defense, and Ancient Power, which is the same, two of the same moves that Registeel had. Its other move, it's one of its moves is different that we haven't seen yet, and the other one that we haven't seen yet is the same. It has Charge Beam, just like Registeel did. It has Iron Defense, just like Registeel did. It has Ancient Power, just like Registeel did. But its other move is that. Right there. You just saw what it was. It's Superpower, which is a danger to Thief, but I think it keeps lowering its attack. and defense for that matter. So now we've seen all of its moves as it raises its special attack, which is completely useless. And now it's going to go for another superpower, which will do less this time. But I'm just worried about a crit, so I'm going to keep healing. I still find it so crazy that we found 4 1% Pokemon in only 13 encounters. If anyone wants to calculate the chances of that happening, I would be thankful, I guess. That'd be really cool to know what that is. It's showing why its catch rate is 3 here. Actually, I forgot to use Hypnosis, so that would help. And it just has really high evasion, apparently. It's avoiding my attacks, or my Hypnosis a lot. But, you know, in terms of design, I think... Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I thought that was a critical capture. I couldn't hear what it sounded like. But in terms of design, Regirock is probably my favorite. At least of the 3 main Regis. I don't really like Regigigas that much anyway. So Regirock's probably my favorite, followed by Registeel, and then Regice is probably my least favorite. Not that it's not cool, but I don't know. It's also the worst shiny out of the 3 in my opinion. And now it's the Pokeball is shaken 3 times, twice in a row, and it just refuses to cooperate. So it keeps lowering its attack and defense, so I don't really have to heal. I do want to use a Hypnosis though. It's really trolly that Jirachi took me 136 encounters, and then I find Registeel in something like 36, and then 2 encounters after that, another one, and then what was it? 7 or 8 something after that, another one, and then 3 after that, Regirock, which is being a little difficult to catch as it buffs its defense back up after it lowered it using superpower, but it's not raising its attack anymore, which is great, and we'll just keep on using Hypnosis until we finally catch it. Thief, you are being a boss. This is part of why I wanted to save Thief. I don't think I told you guys this, but I was kind of planning to do this whole legendary thing from the beginning as kind of bonus material, and that's part of why I wanted to keep Thief around when I caught one, or when it evolved at least. 1, 2, 3, boom! Wow! It knew I was done talking, so it just let me catch it. The Rock Peak Pokemon. Its entire body is made of rock. If any part chips off in battle, it attaches rocks to repair itself. That's another cool part about Regirock. It's just built of rocks. It just starts packing on other rocks when we find one. So what's a good nickname for this thing? I don't know. I'm gonna make that my question of the day. So, guys and girls, what should I nickname this Regirock? I'm gonna let you guys nickname this one, since y'all have been watching these videos. Yeah, what do you want to nickname Regirock? I'm not gonna nickname it for now. Actually, for now, I'm gonna give it a nickname, since technically I have to. But then I'll change it whenever you guys come up with something better. But I'm gonna nickname it Bullwinkle. And I hope some of y'all get that reference. So Bullwinkle is going to go into our party. And it has a docile, another neutral nature. Interesting. It has a different but neutral nature, docile, where Registeel was quirky. Hates to lose. Its defense obviously huge. Special defense still pretty big. Attack pretty big. Special attack and speed horrible. Solid rock ability reduces damage from super effective attacks. That's a good ability. And heck, I'll send it into a battle. Why not? Because that's probably going to end this episode off, guys. I think next time on Pokemon Volt White Nuzlocke Run, we'll do what I said I was going to do as we send him into battle here. It into battle. It doesn't have a gender. We're probably going to go for one of those Darumamo Darmanitans. We're going to go for Volcarona, and we may go for something else because those are probably a little easier to capture than the Regis. So, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Like and favorite the video. And don't forget to comment on what you think I should nickname Regirock, or Bullwinkle as he will be known just for the moment. And until next time, guys, I will talk to you later.